Welcome back, Dominators. It's time to update. Version 7.4 got released, I think, 2 days ago, and now there may rise some questions why I have waited so long. So the main answer is about the new event system, which I will explain later on. The event system did start today, and otherwise we had no real inside view how it does work, and so I did not want to create or to upload a video which is not complete in case of the major point of the current update, so it felt only like half of a video. Today in midday I started recording already one video about the update, and then I thought about why not to wait until the event started to explain it in full detail and not give you some kind of short or half information. Now first, let's start with some kind of base update. I told you I have some plans to progress and enter the space age during the next time, and you can see in the top right corner that I'm already level 246, so all conditions to enter the next age now are done, and I could already upgrade, but the problem is the amount of gold, which is 15.5 million to enter the next age, and currently my storage capacity is only 13.5 million. Also, it's a point of my stinginess, so I simply don't want to upgrade my markets that far due to the fact that all considerable upgrades such as tank depots, towers, air defenses, cannon towers and mortars in the space age are costing 40 million or even below, and only the town center is way more expensive. Therefore I decided to go and research Catherine the Great in the university, which is decreasing the town center upgrade costs, and when I have reduced it to 14 million I will instantly start it, and afterwards upgrade my library, which is also 14 million gold, so it fits perfectly into the calculation, and then I can start with the archaeology research and the museum trick. In the very end of the video I will have an interesting Worldwar attack for you. Some players of you, which are probably in higher ages, know about the circumstances and issues related to bases which are above level 300, because especially those bases in space age which are above level 300 are some kind of tougher and higher bases which are really hard to destroy, and I also got beaten down a couple of times in the past when I tried to get those bases, but now in the Worldwar there was a base with 3 times level 8, I think it was level 8 defense collision. I had non-collision, and it was the first time I was able to get one of those bases down, and I definitely want to share the replay with you, as I also do share my failed attacks to you. I'm now obviously more happy to share a successful attack. But we will do this in the very end. The video is mainly about the update content, and therefore let's start with the update patch notes. Here we are at the forum site, and we have tin soldiers post with the patch notes of update 7.4. 6 momentous years, 1939 until 1945. Improved events. Play through the greatest moments in history as you complete a wide variety of goals to earn exciting rewards. Over here at the first patch notes point, we do already have the first implicit information about our new events. I will show you later in game. We have a wide variety of goals, which is other than previously. Previously all events were structured pretty similar. We had 5 stages of events and different specific event related tasks to do, and after finishing those 5 stages within 7 days, the event was over, and we only had 2 days to collect them. Now there is definitely a huge variety of goals and also of rewards. Point 2. New goals will be added each day throughout the event. Unlock rewards by completing these goals. Here we have the first explicit information. We will get new goals on daily basis, so it's definitely also interesting to be active on daily basis, because they will change and actualize. Point 3. Earn great prizes as you compete for your place on the event leaderboards. Point 3 is some kind of point where I'm unsure whether it will be for positive or for negative. We will have some leaderboards later on where a place within the leaderboards is getting rewarded with higher event rewards. And like always in the game, leaderboards are a very specific aspect of competition, and they are tracing and tracking and getting the attraction of players who are willing to pay a lot of money to get high into the leaderboards. And if something is that much money related, I'm personally not a friend of it, but I don't want to judge it before we have seen the results from it. I can only say this is, in general, a point I'm standing more critically against. At least we have above improved events point 4, unlock additional rewards with the event pass. So here we are at game, and if we hit at the event button, we will see first an event info window. So we can first check out the time the event is running, and we have still remaining 9 days and 18 hours, which is pretty much more than 1 week. We have nearly 1.5 weeks to get our event done. The world is at war. Seek victory at all costs by completing goals to aid in the war effort. Completed goals will give reward points to unlock amazing rewards and event XP to compete in the leaderboards and improve your event level. Receive a supply drop every 24 hours. The higher your event level, the better the supply drop. New stages will unlock throughout the event, offering up more goals. Now it's getting interesting. Earn additional event XP by donate 1 troop to your allies, which gives 5 event XP. Earn 1 star in battle, so I think they mean either World War or multiplayer. Gives 10 additional event XP. And at least level up 1 artifact at the museum for 100 event XP. Now let's get to the goals. If we are in the goals window, we can see that on very top we see a little chest, which is in my case level 2, and complete goals to earn better daily event shipments. So over here we are talking about our daily based bonus, and if we hit at the chest, we can see that we will get at least 1 reward, and the reward on daily basis will either be at level 2 wall upgrade manual by 1, research speed up 30 minutes by 2, or building speed up 30 minutes by 2. The rates are also pretty similar, and you can just watch them into, so it's pretty transparent. And I think at higher levels you also will be able to get better rewards. Now the question is whether the event level will reset on daily base, or whether it's getting stacked. So if you are level 3 and the first day is over, whether you are transferring this level 3 to the next days. I'm pretty sure you will transfer it. We can also see the 1939 invasion event is running currently, and then we have 1940, the rationing event, which is locked and which will start in 18 hours 33 minutes. I'm not pretty sure we also have 1940 Blitzkrieg event, which seems like to start at the very same time. So all other events also seem to start tomorrow. I think this could be some kind of visual bug, so that we will get each day a new event. Now, first we have talked about our daily goals and about our daily supply drops. We also have the event itself, which will give us some kind of other reward. Over here we can see the event progress in total, which is the event itself, not the daily supply drops. And you can see troops and rewards above the line and below the line. Above the line, most obviously, are the free event rewards you can simply earn by achieving the amount of event XP. And below the line you can see there is a button which shows buy the pass. The event pass costs €20.99, and if you reach an event goal, so for example 25 event XP, without the pass you will only get the reward above the line, and if you reach it together with having bought the pass, you will also get additional the event reward below the line. In total it's pretty differing, and we have very high level and very valuable things to earn, either without event pass or even better with the event pass. So if we compare it to previous events which we had in earlier times, we do not only have 5 event stages, but we will have in total 10, and we will be able to get a bazooka tower, or 4 times level 3 random World War artifact, or even 4 times 1 day speed up, which is a lot. So I think the event rewards have definitely got better. And let me tell you something about the event pass. The event pass is just giving you the granted bonus we already talked about. So additional to the ordinary bonus you can see over here, but also you will get some baseline bonuses. You can see them. These are only economic stimulus bonuses, and they will increase your oil, gold, and food production. So less important. I personally will not buy the event pass, but that's only my personal decision. Everyone has to get his own decision in this case. Now, if you see at the left side 1939 invasion, you can see there is already 1 out of 3 chests unlocked by myself, and this was by collecting the necessary amount of gold today, which was 10,000. Now with earning enough stars, which would be 20, I already have 13, I will get the next event stage, and with killing enemy defenders I would reach the last stage to get all of the rewards. In case of chests, I could get daily. If you are hitting at the chests, you can see all rewards are getting displayed, and you can see pretty much which awards or which rewards are available, which is very interesting due to the fact that if there are some rewards you are more interested in, you should explicitly in those days start raiding. So for example, over here, the motor machine gun service army, I think most will go for them because they are pretty valuable. Now there's also something differing. If we are watching above, so for the event rewards which are increasing our daily event shipments, you can see I am at 830 of 1000 to reach level 3, but in the total reward status I only do have 10 out of 550. So this means if I would now earn 20 stars in battle, which I have 13 of, I would get 10 additional event XP for the total event itself, but I would get 100 additional event XP for my level of my daily supply drops, which you can see at the top of the screen. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that wise you are able to get each day 30 event XP for the event itself, and nearly infinite amount of event XP for your daily supply drops, because the daily supply drops are not only getting leveled up by the blue left side rewards you can see over here, they are also being able to getting increased by those additional tasks, which you can see over here. So for donations, for earning stars, and leveling up artifacts. So it's in total, it is there is no definite or no border. You can collect, and gather as many as you want, depending on your activity. Now it's getting some kind of critical if you are watching to the group leaderboard and to the global leaderboard, because we have very, very high level rewards over here. Like you can see, if we are scrolling down, if you're getting in the global leaderboard first place, and I think they are measuring it when the event runs out, so in 9 days and 18 hours, it seems like you are getting 1 out of these, or even all resources. 10,000 blueprints, 10 times average tank, 1 time the Enigma machine as multiplayer, legendary artifact, 10 times P40 War, 10 times Kangyu infantry army. Probably you could get all of them, and due to the fact that those rewards are very, very high level, I think there are a lot of players interested to gather those, and also a lot of players interested to pay those 20 euros and 99 cents to have better conditions to get up in the rewards and yeah, get some XP. So if you are comparing it, I have already rated some a little bit today. Not that much, because the servers had been down, but nevertheless I'm only at place 12,219, and you see in top range at place 1 there is already someone who has more than 15 times the XP which I have, and in my group leaderboard I'm also only at level 20, and the first players also have something like 4 times more than I have. But let's get on. We have new space age building upgrades. We have new air defense, which can be upgraded to level 8, missile silo, which can be upgraded to level 7, shipyard, which can be upgraded to level 11, and rocket arsenal, which can be upgraded to level 2. Again, thanks to Sandman, which provided me with the following screenshots to show you all previously mentioned new space age buildings and here troop tactics in detail. If we are upgrading our dock to level 11, we will get new destinations for our explorations: New York, Port of Colombo, Shanghai, and Busan, as well as Dubrovnik. And we will get access to Armored Assault Army, which does not seem that much valuable to me. Wall Breacher Army, which is also not that valuable for me in my opinion. And we'll get access to anti-tank army, and this seems pretty valuable. We have machine gunners, infanterists, and bazookas. Next, we will get our RPG tent, so our rocket arsenal. We will able to upgrade to level 2, which increases the hit points dramatically, and we will get a plus or so 2 additional defenders, which increases our total maximum defenders count at 8, so 2 waves of 4 defenders, which makes this defense building, which is already one of the very strong defense buildings we have, even much stronger. Then we also have the air defenses, which are getting additional 1200 hit points and 196, so nearly 200 damage per second, which is a huge increase for the air defense. At least we have the missile silo. It can be upgraded and get additional 6500 hit points and 588 damage. So it will deal 6500 damage per shot, I think. And it will be very, very powerful if we are talking about offense as well as defense matter. At least we will have the Scud missile encampment, and the Scud missile encampment, like you have already seen in-game, is the last reward of the event. So at 550 daily, not daily, event XP gathered, and you can only get it with having the event pass bought. So if you're playing without buying the event pass, you will not get any access to this. It will work like the offense function of our missile silo in the space age. So you will be able to trigger 2 daily or not 2 daily, 2 random targets if you are attacking another base, and there will be 2 buildings randomly targeted, which you can destroy with just 1 hit at the button. At least we have bug fixes and improvements, and they are talking about a corrected war weight values of space age buildings. Most of you will know that space age buildings have not been considered correctly in the past, which made or lead to very misleaded Worldwar matchmakings, and pretty many players are pretty frustrated about. So we cannot be sure that this will be corrected, but they are talking about, and I think probably they will have fixed something around which makes Worldwar more attractive again. So in sum, we will see what the event is bringing us. I would really like to hear your personal attitudes and your personal meanings about the new events, whether you are currently more happy about or whether it's getting more to frustrate you due to the fact that it's another pay to advance aspect, and that the leaderboards are again forcing and getting more focus to paying to be more high in leaderboards than simply by playing. Hopefully you got informed by my video. We will see us soon. Your domination tips.